What's going on, everybody? C4 here. And, yeah, this is a little bit of a coping mechanism, a little bit. Plus, I did intend to stream a little bit of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, episode 26, because it has been a little bit. It's been a minute since we've touched base with our Philadelphia Eagles team. And at least in this one, our Carson Wentz is healthy. But, yeah, man. Things are not looking too hot at the moment. You know, I did the live stream player grade about an hour ago, and it's pretty much. I mean, you don't even want to say it's pretty much, but you have to be super optimistic to assume that Carson Wentz will be able to play next week or something like that. Yeah, man. Oh, it sucks. This sucks. But you know what? Again, I just keep going back to the whole last 4 weeks, everyone thought the Minnesota Vikings could very well be the best team in the NFL. They could very well be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. And the Philadelphia Eagles with Nick Foles are right about that level. I don't think they lose too much in comparison, but it's going to be, it's got to be a fucking season of dreams. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to be able to make some magic happen. It's working on scouting some players here. We definitely want to scout some of these wide receivers. Bunch of B's. South Dakota State. Ooh, that guy might be alright. Adonis Coleman. What about TJ Crawford? He's booty. Hamid Lawson, B+. He might be something. Let's pop into this game against a 1-3 Indianapolis Colts. What do we got for contracts here? Brandon Graham, Alshon. Oh my god, all these guys need to get extended. Oh, there's the savior, Nick Foles. Oh. I'll probably, I will say once the diagnosis happens, I'll probably have a video about the Philadelphia's quarterback situation going forward, but fingers are crossed. All right, let's see if we can just throw a couple of these base offers at these players and what we can get. Jordan Hicks wants more. What about Alshon? 4 years, 28, 29, 30, 31. It's a long time, but we'll see. And he doesn't want our deal. What about Brandon Graham? Mr. Brandon Graham. All right, hey, we got BG re-signed. We'll probably have to chip out a couple more bucks. Let's jump into this game. Let's get some football here. You know, get off the mind of what just happened. Before, let's assume Carson Wentz is out for the season. How far do you think they're going? Again, man, Nick Foles can execute this offense. He's not going to be able to, say if we get, this game here played out with Nick Foles as a starting quarterback. I don't think Philadelphia are going to win too many games that goes to a shootout. But Nick Foles is the kind of guy that can get you, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns in a game. You know what I'm saying? He can win us games. He's just not going to be, a guy I'll consistently bank on. And, you kind of need that in the playoffs. I would say, Philly, I still think we can win. We can win at least one playoff game. That's been my goal all season long. We just really need to establish the run game. We really need to commit to Jai. And, yeah. Chances Wentz plays on a torn ACL. It's one of those things, man, you got to think about the future. If Carson Wentz has a torn ACL, it's this year, as where we are right now for the Philadelphia Eagles, this wasn't supposed to happen this year. This was the kind of results we're expecting maybe next year, ideally year 3 of Carson Wentz to year 4, somewhere around that range. So we're kind of a year ahead, and you don't want RG3 treatment, man. You don't want to rush Carson Wentz back and have him to be further damaged and then permanently damage him for the remainder of his career. If it is something like that, it's not super serious. It's not, what happened to Jason Peters where he had to get carted off, couldn't walk, and get the air cast and everything like that. But, just remember RG3. RG3 had an insane season for the Redskins. They played him through injury, and he was never the same type of player again. So, oh, it just sucks, though. Why, Philly? Oh, come on, Fletch. Oh, there's All right, there's your, we're playing all Madden, as you can tell, and there's your all Madden sheets to start this game off. Talk about punch me while we're down. Playoff predictions with Wentz out. Still gonna go Patriots in the AFC, and then when you look at the NFC, Saints, a Saints-Patriots Super Bowl maybe. I don't know, man. It's pretty tough. It's just, man, there's gonna be no, everyone's gonna be trying to speculate. You just need to, you know, hope and pray. Some good news tomorrow afternoon. I'm probably not gonna sleep all night. I'm gonna be up all night, just like, oh, you mother friggin' piece of asshole. You know. Oh, there's our Ginger Jesus. I did not see the Bears game, but I saw the stat line. It looks like Jordan Howard had himself a good one. Sign Kaepernick. No, don't sign Colin Kaepernick unless you want to, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't see what would hurt for him being the backup, but personally, man, Nick Foles, Colin Kaepernick, you're getting like the same kind of ceiling. Colin Kaepernick can run a little bit more, has playoff experience, but also is, you know, very low football IQ versus a guy like Nick Foles. I mean, man, 7 touchdowns in one game is what Nick Foles got, okay? Who knows if he can get, like, a heater? What if during the NFC Championship, Nick Foles decides to drop a 7 bomb, you know? So let's just try to remain optimistic. It's probably not good, but, again, at least we have Nick Foles on the roster. It's not like we have to go right to Nate Sudfeld or we have a rookie or something like that. And luckily, Nick Foles, I mean, you don't have tough game. We got through the tough stretch. You have the Giants. Everything's clinched. So Eagles can, like, that's the best thing right now. The best thing about the Philadelphia Eagles is that there's no pressure. There is zero pressure. The division is clinched. Sure, you want to try to, you know, get first place, get home field advantage, get that first round bye. That is something that you really want to try to get, but we're in the playoffs. So I feel like you can kind of let the reins off Nick Foles. Let him go at it. Don't be conservative. And see what we get. Get him ready for the playoffs if it is worst case scenario once it's done. So, in terms of a starting QB go down, there are much, much worse scenarios than what Philadelphia has. But, I mean, I never really thought and truly believed we'd win the Super Bowl this year. I guess that's just my years of being an Eagles fan. I'm just chronically assuming the worst. But it sucks, man. This could have been the year, though. And now with Nick Foles, it's probably less likely this year. But like I said, man, it could be a lot worse scenarios. We could have Matt McGloin, you know? Jeff Garcia. Someone called Jeff Garcia. I retweeted that on Twitter. Oh, man. I think Jeff Garcia, he's like an OC or something like that in the CFL. I'll see if I can get in touch with him. All Canadians know each other, so. Oh, shit. Sec. Tony Romo. Oh, if I'm gonna have an interesting video, I guess I'll make a video once the diagnosis comes in on Carson Wentz of all of the Philadelphia Eagles available QB options. I'm sure it'll be highly entertaining. Oh my God, give me some damn protection! That's how Carson Wentz gets hurt. I think that's Malik Jefferson, the linebacker from Texas. Vic or Manziel is your best option. I don't think either one of those guys are the best option. Nick Foles is the best option. Nick Foles played decent tonight against a Rams team that was also playing pretty damn decent. I mean, that pass and catch with Nelson Aguilar on the 3rd down to end the game, that was tough, man. Tough throw, tough catch, and it executed. What I saw on that drive is Nick Foles can execute this offense, and not as good as Carson Wentz, but we're not done. Well, I'll put it that way. We're not done. I'm not like, oh, yeah, put a fork in us. We're in the playoffs, and our team is strong enough in terms of our running backs and our defense that anything can still happen. It's just less likely something will. Worst part of the Wentz injuries was it happened on a play where he had a penalty. I mean, does that, like, if he would have got a touchdown on that play and still got an ACL, would it make it suck any less? I think he needs to take better care of himself. That's the end of the game. I know it's the way he wants to play, but with all the injuries and QBs dropping like flies, I mean, that was an unnecessary play from Carson Wentz. You know? Does Aaron Rodgers try to make that play? I mean, he can't really compare Tom Brady because Tom Brady doesn't run. But it's like Andrew Luck when he's healthy. Does he make that play or does he throw it away? It's inexperience. It's the downside of Wentz. I would say those are the two knocks you have against Wentz. One is the overthrows. And two, it's obviously a double-sided sword, I guess. Is one, you like his fearlessness. You love his ability to take on contact and go that extra mile. But then you also, it's like, that's how you get hurt. You're opening yourself up for injuries. Sucks. Yeah, anyone watch that Jags game? What the hell happened in that one? Seems like a bunch of crazy stuff was going on. Oh, we're going up against Garrett Blunt. Okay. Get ready to stop his nice 1-2 yard scampers up the middle. After yesterday, I finally understand what I mean. Why? What made you change your opinion of EDP? Probably gonna hate for this. How far do you think the Seahawks are gonna go? I mean, they might not even make the playoffs. It's not in their control. I think the Rams are still as good as the Seahawks. If they don't give it up, I mean, a 10-win team might still not make the playoffs in the NFC. So they didn't look particularly good. I just looked at the stat line. I saw a bunch of turnovers for Russell Wilson. Of course, he played like that against the Jags and not against the Eagles. But EDP is a fake fan, absolutely. But saying this, man, I speak straight facts. I'm not a salty guy. I'm not a person that wants to spark up drama for the sake of getting views. He sucks. He's not a good fan. Not a good fan. Once he's gone, Josh Gordon. Man, Josh Gordon's actually a freak of nature. It'll be interesting. That's actually one of the more interesting things. If Josh Gordon does, in fact, become a free agent, how much money is someone going to pay him? Because I think from a pure talent perspective, Josh Gordon is an elite premier wide receiver. But with all the off-field thing, I mean, that's going to be interesting. You can see, like, the Cleveland Browns. Well, I don't know. What's the team that has just an absurd amount of cap? Maybe the Browns offer him $30 million a year or something like that. Yeah, didn't, like, Michael Bennett is a... Oh, let's go, Derby! Michael Bennett's a clown. That whole family's a bunch of clowns. Skip says Sean Lee for quarterback. Yeah, Sean Lee would have stopped 9/11, the stock market crash, everything. All right, let's see if we can get Saquon Barkley here. Oh, I'll probably just play 2 games. Like I said, I was planning on doing this all along, but it's just tough thing about Eagles football right now. Like I said, as odd as that is, we just clinched the NFC East. Oh, it just sucks. I don't know. Oh, Saquon! Oh, I gotta buy a... I don't know if the catching package works or anything, but I feel like when you try to run, like get the rack with Saquon right now, he drops it a lot. I don't know if it's like when you be a player in Madden where you have to like buy the thing. And now my phone right now, I literally have 16 unread text messages, all from people that's saying, "I'm here for you, bro." You know, it's like... we're mourning. We're all in mourning right now. Oh, you make that catch. Oh, come on, Nelson. The refs were really, really bad. At the end of the day, Carson just tweeted. I gotta check my Twitter. This is not an official... Well, this is an official episode of the Eagles franchise mode, but some things need to just take precedence. What did Wentz say? Yeah, well, I don't know. Something about Jesus. Wentz said something about Jesus. I mean, we need him. If God does exist, there is no better person that you know respects him more than Carson Wentz. If God does exist, I will believe that God exists if Carson Wentz is able to play at some point this season. I will believe it. If not, let's be honest, probably a scam. Is there a Kohl's in Canada? I don't know what that is. Is that like a paint store? I don't know. It sounds like I've seen a commercial, but C4, who do I want to win? Eagles, man. Eagles still have a chance. I would say dead serious. Philadelphia still has a chance. It's taking massive, massive, against it right now, where backs are against the wall. But it's not like Philadelphia can't manage around this. But if I want to win, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, something like that. I don't hate the Saints. Anyone but the Patriots, in reality. I would say anyone but the Patriots. I want parity. I want someone new to win it if the Philadelphia Eagles can't. And obviously, fuck the Cowboys. But I don't know, man. It sucks. Carson Wentz. Like, I've seen 3 ACL tears that I know happen in my lifetime. And I will say, what I've seen from Carson Wentz looked better than all 3 of those. I've seen my brother tear his ACL, MCL. I've seen him tear his ACL. A couple of bad ones from him. And when I was playing football, we're doing a gauntlet and a fucking, obviously, you know what the gauntlet is. Basically, we had an offensive lineman, one of our guards going up against a DB, and he just ran him over and he tore his ACL and he was done. So I don't know, man. Get on that ball. Return it. Yeah, whatever. But that's another thing when it comes back to it. We know for sure it's probably not an ACL, MCL, so it's not the worst type of thing. It sucks. It's season ending if it is in fact that, but it doesn't look like it's like a complete tear of everything. Positive. And 2, that's a freak of nature. If it comes back all negative, what he did. 4 plays, had debatably the catch of the Eagles season, the throw of the Eagles season, all on that. I mean, this is like one of those scenarios. I do believe that if Carson Wentz was, say, like 38, like Carson Palmer or something like that, he would play. If this like might be his last shot, I think with what we saw, he might still be able to power through it. But I don't know, man. It sucks. Nice things can't happen to Eagles, I guess. What's up? What's up, everybody tuning in? Oh, is it bad? I mean, I should actually be watching the game that's on. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. All right. Again, forgetting we're playing all Madden. I'm in the process of recording one of the rebuilds for this week, and it's not on all Madden. And usually you can get away with that. Who's the MVP right now? When do the Patriots play tomorrow? Oh, the Patriots go up against a very, very difficult Dolphins team. So we're going to see how Tom Brady can overcome those. I mean, it's probably Brady. Russell Wilson. I think if the Seattle finds a way to make the playoffs, it's Russell Wilson. I thought even with Wentz still playing for the remainder of the season, it'd probably go to Russell Wilson if the Seahawks make the playoffs. I mean, Gurley's looking real good. I mean, from an outside contender, Gurley and Antonio Brown, you might have to say Gurley has the best shot. What's he at? 15 TDs right now? 13, 15, something like that. When did I become an Eagles fan? 2003. So right before the big playoff push in 2004, the Super Bowl run. What's up, everybody? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you got mossed. Man, Zach Ertz is having an incredible first quarter here. Oh, come on. Antonio Brown might lead the league in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. That is true, but I don't think in terms of MVP... I think it was 2014 season. I don't think he's going to top those numbers, which was like, what, 1,800 yards, 14-some touchdowns. And I feel like if it's not even the best season of your career, it might be tough to give you that award. I don't know. He's incredible, though. Definitely the best wide receiver in the NFL. Sign Manziel. Oh, my God, come on. Why am I not... Jesus. All right, offensive line just on one right now as Henry Anderson gets through for the sack. 4 sacks already. Nice. We got 11 win. Let's see if we can pro punt this in here. There we go. Johnny Townsend, what a lag on him. Did you see the end of the Jags game? I heard about it. Thoughts on the AFC West? I still think it's the Chargers. I said it was going to be the Chargers division 3 weeks ago. But it looks like the Chiefs are kind of figuring it out a little bit, at least in terms of offensive production. So it's going to be a battle. I don't know if the Chargers and Chiefs... Oh, my God. The Chargers and Chiefs are going to play each other, but that would be definitely an exciting game. Eagles definitely should have turned Idris off. Will 27-2 Beast Foles return? We can only pray, man. I say pray like I got the crucifix on my chest. So if you pray for that. All I think is that, oh my God, and we don't get the sack on that. That's what we're doing with. Have I started to scout players? I have. I have started to scout a couple players in this. Not a lot of good ones yet. Do you think the Patriots will sweep the AFC East? Probably. Yes. Unless, like, Week 17, they rest a bunch of people. And if that's the case, probably, yes, Brian Hoyer would still lead them to victory. Yeah, I think Pagano still is the coach here. Will Foles throw a touchdown this season? Well, you got the Giants next week, and I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott... Oh, there we go, Brad. I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott threw 3 touchdowns. So if Dak can throw 3 touchdowns, Foles can throw 3 touchdowns. It's a good matchup. It's obviously it's a divisional rivalry. It's always close, even though the Giants are what 2-11, 2-10, something crazy. I think they'd be 2-11. But it's a good. You know, we might if Carson Wentz is done, we probably will have a good idea what Foles can look like. Like if Foles has a big game, 3 touchdowns, maybe a pick, a turnover. You know, he's still working out the kinks, dusting off the cobwebs. We'll be fine. All right, come on, D. Oh, you picked that off. Oh, Rodney McLeod. Rodney McLeod is actually having, like, a Defensive Player of the Year season. I think that's, like, his 4th or 5th pick. And this is week 5. Does it say how many picks he has on the season? His 4th pick of the season, and we're in week 5. Rodney McLeod is not playing like how he's playing in real life. Oh, we hit Trey Burton, who had a masterful day today. Yeah, guys, check out Bat Mac. He does Madden videos. I made a thumbnail for him once. For oh, what was it? Garrett Grayson, a Garrett Grayson franchise mode. Shout out to Garrett Grayson, Colorado State. So what do you think? The offensive line will get exposed. Now the Flow doesn't possess the mobility that Wentz does. Exposed? I think the offensive line got exposed against the Seattle Seahawks. But you got to look at the teams we're playing, man. You know, Raiders don't have the best defensive line for whatever reason. The Giants are getting a whole lot of pressures this year. They've been not healthy. Maybe once it gets to the playoffs, yes. But looking at the remaining games, I think they'll be fine. Not ideal, but they should be fine. It's not like, oh my God, we can't do anything with this offensive line. What if the Eagles sign Kaepernick? That's not going to happen, I don't think. I would probably wager a decent amount that that's not what's going to happen. What do you got in my Panthers now? They beat the #1 seed. Inconsistent, man. They're like another one of those teams. The talent's there. But you don't know what team's going to show up. What Cam is going to show up. So for that, I can't say they're like, oh yeah, you know, they're going to be legitimate contenders. Oh, that was a bad throw. Quincy Wilson with the pick. I like to see that, but that was a bad throw from Carson Wentz. I think that's our first pick of the season. Oh, I'm not focused. What's up, everybody? Should the Eagles sign Mohamed Sanu? Yeah. Get Mo Sanu in. Oh, there we go. Jordan Hicks. Missing Jordan Hicks. Definitely saw we're missing Jordan Hicks today with all the plays Todd Gurley was able to break. But, man, credit to that defense. At the end of the game, I thought that game was over. We're down, what? We're down 1. No, we were down 4. And then before the field goal, then Wentz was down. We're down 4, I think, when Carson Wentz went out. I could be wrong on that. But either way, there was a point in time where, like, you just saw our defense was not stopping the Rams at any point in that game. Wentz was gone. Foles was in. Foles was just doing, like, vanilla plays because he wasn't ready. Check down, stuff like that. Missed wide open Nelson Aguilar. Like, oh, this game's done. Defense came to play. Credit to our defense, man. Our defense, if they're on point, they can win. They can single-handedly win us some games as long as Foles doesn't turn the ball over. Can we make the Super Bowl with Foles? Yes, we can. Unlikely, but again, man, it's not like the Raiders where they had Matt McGloin or. What were the other ones? Didn't the Texans were hurt or QB? Like Texans had like T.J. Yates, and you got the Dolphins last year had Matt Moore. I feel like we're in a better scenario than those, but can they? Yes. Will they? I'm not betting on it. Put it this way: up until the third, or once Wentz was at 4 touchdowns, once again I was like, all right, I'm freezing all my assets to make sure I had potential Skrilla. Oh my God, there's Madden cheese for you. I have potential Skrilla to go to the Super Bowl. Now I'm probably going to buy a couple more Christmas presents for the old kiddo. If Wentz is gone, who's your future quarterback? What does that mean? Wentz is our future QB. He'll be back. I did see the Tom Savage hit, and that was terrifying. Almost as scary as the Shazier thing that happened last week. But again, man, Nick Foles is good. Nick Foles, I firmly believe that Nick Foles could probably start on, like, debatably 10 teams in the NFL right now. Like, break it down. Nick Foles probably would, like, I'm not going to say outright start, like, be the clear dominant number 1. But Nick Foles could go to, I would say, let's see, 10 teams or so and convincingly compete to be the starter. You got Buffalo. You can throw him in Buffalo. You can throw him in New York. Throw him in Miami. So there's 3 teams right there that Nick Foles probably could be a starter for. The Browns is 4. I don't want to say the Ravens. Obviously, they wouldn't move on from Flacco. But I really don't think there's a huge drop-off between Nick Foles and Joe Flacco. Would definitely have Flacco ahead of him. But it's not like, oh my God, night and day. He's within the same capabilities. Oh, that's another terrible throw, but... So that's, okay, we're still staying at 4. Jags, debatably, that'd be 5. Colts, I'd probably take Foles over Brissett, that's 6. Broncos, 7. I'd take Foles over Simeon. Then when you look at, what else you got? Maybe not, probably not Bears. I don't think. I mean, from the scenario of, like, the Bears were trying to ease in Trubisky, he probably could start, but I won't say that. So we're still at 6. And you got Saints, no. Bucks, no. Falcons, no. Panthers, no. 49ers, eh? I mean, they made the trade for Jimmy G. We won't say the Niners. But Cardinals, yeah, there's another. That's 7. Like, 7 teams Foles could start on. So, Texans, yeah, that's another one I missed. So, 8. There's 8. 8 teams. And debatably, you could say 9 if you include the Bears. That Foles could legitimately start on and not be a complete liability. And, like, the last time Foles played, that's why everyone still thinks he sucks. There was a time where we traded Nick Foles for Sam Bradford because Nick Foles carried value. And, obviously, there's a pick in that trade. But you got to look at the offense. That's the same Rams offense that had, like, Jared Goff look like the worst quarterback in the league, you know? So I don't think, and they had no weapons there at all. You had Kenny Britt, who got released by the Browns, was like their top playmaker. So all I could say, bottom line, is it could be worse. What's your thoughts on the Titans? I don't know if they're good or not. Not consistent at all. Oh my God, man. What's this, 5 sacks? The offensive line is trash right now. Can't get anything going. You could still have Chase Daniel. Exactly. Could still be worse. I literally have to, like, play for my life right now. Every pass, there's a guy right in my grill. Alright, let's get a little bit of a different play here. Let's go drive trail. One of my favorite plays in the Eagles playbook. What if the Eagles signed Johnny Football? No. No. Oh, there's Quincy Wilson with another pick. Tremendous. Oh, there we go, Wentz. Let him know. Titans are the only team that's records better than what they are. I mean, you could debatably put the Vikings in there. I think the Vikings are legitimate. I still think they're slept on a little bit. Hell, I probably sleep on the Vikings a little bit. But what are they? 10-3. That's a pretty good record for a team that, you know. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not the best Madden game. Manual tests say no damage to the ACL. Is that real life? I feel like if that was real life, I'd have a tweet on it right now. Checking my Twitter. Checking Twitter. Got like 30 new followers on Twitter today. Fire. Not seeing anything about that. Albert Breer on Twitter. Isn't Albert Breer like wrong a lot of times? Oh, it's a sack. Let's burn a timeout. Get the. Oh, that's fringe field goal. We might be able to get the ball back. No one knows. It's a guess game right now. I figure a lot of the stuff that you're gonna see on Twitter is for like hot takes, trying to get clicks. No one knows. But again, man, I still think even if it's not worst case scenario, I mean, I don't know if he plays again this season. All right, no turnovers. Hope no one else is waiting for EDP Vic, because that guy's trash. Sorry, McNabb. Get room. I might just do like a hypothetical scenario video. I'll make 6 videos for Tuesday, all about different quarterbacks and what the likelihood of them doing something for my Eagles will be. Tony Romo is the QB of the Eagles. Let's see what happens. Johnny Manziel, quarterback of the Eagles? Question mark. Couple arrows. What's happening? And I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm telling you guys what my uploads are gonna look like. Tim Tebow to the Eagles. What's happening? Colin Kaepernick to the Eagles. Is this really happening? Oh, that's a... How did he drop that? If Nelson Aguilar got that, we'd at least get in field goal range. Are you kidding me? Peyton Manning to the Eagles. What does that mean? Baker Mayfield. Yeah, Baker Mayfield skips the draft. Automatically picked up by the Eagles in a in a never before. Oh my God, man. All right, we're getting fisted by the 1-3 Colts right now, as we are the 4-0 Eagles. But it looks like we're getting the ball back. Hot start. What if Nick Foles returns to his old self? That is... I'll let that go to bounce. Thank you for the penalty. Great awareness, C4. Peyton Manning unretired. Look, I got plenty of videos. Guys, hopefully you support me. My video's been getting demonetized like a mother. Okay, here's the funniest thing about YouTube. The only way my videos that are Madden fall into... Like, I'm not clickbait. Clickbait's one, like, people that... I don't know what the word is. Exaggerate it, I guess, is a demonetizable offense, which is common. And the other one's swearing. And I don't swear in my normal uploads. I only ever swear in my streams. And my only videos that aren't getting demonetized are my live streams, which has all the swearing. So, little odd. But, oh, he dipsy-doodled ya. Yeah, you got hit with a little dipsy-doodle, yeah? The clickbait potential is unlimited. So, yeah, get ready. Sign Sean Hill. What if Donovan McNabb came out of retirement to play for the Philadelphia? I might have to upload one of those a day. I think I'm going to upload one of those a day. The 12 days of rebuilds. On top of that, the 12 days of quarterback scenarios for the Eagles. Excuse me. Drinking normal beverages, not an alcoholic. A lot of you upload it free. It lowers the chance of demonetization. I read about that. I got in contract with my network, and they basically said, here's the trick. They said if you upload a video unlisted, and it passes roughly 2 days, you're fine. And I did that last night, so I'm trying to see a test. That's just really tough when I'm doing 12 rebuilds at Christmas, because rebuilds take a long time to record, and I have 0 done, and they start Thursday. So, you know, had 3 days ahead on that. It's going to be tough to keep up, but I don't know, man. Hopefully we're fine. Especially because Christmas, like, this is a popular time where a lot of people are, like, watching YouTube. It's like a peak period, and it's really annoying that this stuff's happening. Maybe we should have went to A. Oh, that's a very similar play. That run with Carson Wentz was a little bad. What if Nick Foles went back to his old self? You have a quarterback controversy. Absolutely not. Nick Foles goes back to his old self. He will get traded next offseason. There's no quarterback controversy. Carson Wentz broke the Eagles' touchdown record, and he had 3 games to spare. There's no controversy. What? Ian Rappaport. The Eagles believe quarterback Carson Wentz injured his ACL, but initial tests don't definitively show a complete tear. Sources say MRI tomorrow will tell the whole story. They're not giving up hope. Oh! 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 This is for the OG streamers. Hashtag loose ACL. Hashtag tight butthole. Let's go. I will tell you. I'm still not overly optimistic. That makes it feel a little bit better, but I'm still not, confident. But I will say right now, I'm a person never gone to church a day in my life. Never believed in that kind of thing. I will go to church next Sunday if Carson Wentz can get a 3 weeks, a 2-3 weeks. He'll be back. 4-week kind of deal. I will go to church. I will live stream me going to church for the first time. If Carson Wentz is back for the playoffs, I will live stream me going to church. Why is Andrew Luck playing like freaking Lamar Jackson? And he fumbles it! Ooh! Oh! Whoop! 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 I'm about to trigger. No, man. That's me. That's Canadians. I think they did a poll in Canada. Like 70% of Canadians don't believe in religion and stuff like that. But I don't care, man. I'm not an asshole. If you believe in God, go for it, man. I don't hate. Don't hate at all. Go to church, stay woke. That's what I'll do. Oh, come on, why? Boom, 2 points. This game's turning on its head. All right, I'm going to make that tweet. Hashtag. Was you making a fire tweet? That's why I'm gone ghost a little bit. Oh, come on, team. You're on autopilot. I don't know, man. That's awesome. Okay. I will tell you, man. I don't know. See, what do you think? There's correlation between players going low, more knee injuries, and I mean, if it's in relation to the Wentz one, it looked pretty standard to me. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. There's no winning, no real winning. Can't wait to see C4 go to church. Where I live, there's literally 5 churches within like my town, which is ridiculous. So I have my pick. You guys want me to go to the Jehovah's Witness church? As Fletcher Cox just gives up an easy sack. What is this? Okay, thank God he dropped that. Turns out there was a blizzard. Oh, was that the Colts game, Tim? Was that snow game? I wasn't even paying attention. I was streaming it. I love snow football. But, oh, yeah. I do. Now I think about it, I do remember that it was the Colts. Oh, let's go, big boy. Big boy Fletch. Go to Christian church. I know that there's a Lutheran church. Because one of my buddy's dads is a pastor there. Or was the pastor there. Oh, Derek Barnett with the sack. This game is turning on its head. See? This team, the Madden, found out Carson Wentz will return. No, go. Go to a mosque. There's no... Oh, there's actually a... I think there's a mosque in the city. I might be able to... Do I have a Wentz AO1 shirt? I do not. I think I'm going to get one of those Jalen Mills Gang Green t-shirts. Man, why are we returning these punts? Look at that. They have Pat McAfee here. I'll go to the church that I used to play ball hockey in the pavement. I don't know. Let's still be real. Let's still keep it real. We're far from out of the woods right now, but at least let's put it like, worst case scenario, everything looked negative on Twitter. At least Rappaport, who is a trusted source, has good news, I guess. So that's pretty much my approach of this. Oh my God, there's a safety. Awesome. Okay. Why is this camera so weird? Let's go Darby with that 90 speed, dog. Make this tackle. Who's your Super Bowl favorites? It's the Patriots once again, unfortunately. Maybe the Saints still. I mean, Saints do have a good balance. Go to one of those black churches. There is a black church. I know for a fact there's a black church because they sometimes have sick pancake breakfasts in the parking lot. So we'll just go up there. Think the Packers make the play? I think the Packers are. I think too much needs to happen for them to make the playoffs still. There's black people in Canada. Where I live actually has like one of the like I would say where I live in Canada, outside of like Toronto, there's a lot. There's a heavy African population. Got down, maybe. For some reason, black girls loved me in high school, and I played football with a lot of. Obviously, I was a part of the football team. I was burning out with the sack. I was accepted, you know, low key accepted. I felt great. All right, we'll go cover 3 zone. Get this ball back. Oh. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. I don't think so, Garrett. All right, give me this ball back. Do I have the football highlights? What does that mean? That's one of my biggest regrets, is not getting my football highlight tape. Like, I remember Huddle and stuff like that didn't exist when I was maybe it did. It was infancy, so like I had none of that cool stuff. So basically at our high school football games, there was a dude that like had like I swear to God, it was one of those shitty like VCR camcorder things where you had the black tape. And he charged $30 a pop per person to get your game footage, and I was just like, I wasn't thinking at the time. I was like, nope, psych, don't need that. I regret that. $666 for Ertz. Carson Wentz is going to feed him another ball just to get him off that stat line. Oh, I don't want that. Let's do this. I want Callaway to go deep. Thank you. We'll just scramble here. Nice little scamper. I don't think there's a chance in how Carson Wentz is back next week. I think best case scenario, he could be ready to play for Dallas. And I would like them to play that. I don't want, if they say he can be back, I would ideally not want him to be, out. Oh my God, there's another sack. Mingo. I'd ideally not want him to, his first game back to be our first playoff game, but beggars can't be choosers at this point. Oh, I'm definitely not a QB. I'd be running like that. What do you call it? They signed YouTuber extraordinaire. I'd be playing Wildcat, running back. Oh my God. Do I have an offensive line? I'm not sure if I have an offensive line. There's another good video. I was actually thinking about doing that. I saw Param Crow did that like 2 months ago. Like, what if I was a player? Maybe I should do a C4 player career. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Something, 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 night and day. Spread your wings and fly away. Let's go. Oh, that doesn't count as a pick. Oh, no. Okay, Saquon Bar... Thank God. Do you think Oakland still has a chance? I'm going to say no. They did not look very good today from the highlights I saw. I guess I could talk about that. I was really, really critical of Malcolm Jenkins' play today. I actually said, how much salary cap would Philly save? he's just not looking good, man. He looks a step slower, and you know, with like all the off-field stuff, he's a big social justice guy. Like, you can already tell he's kind of that mindset. Like, 1 foot out the door, thinking about his career after football. I mean, I don't know how much cap we save, but I feel like with Jalen Mills, Rasul Douglas, if Sidney Jones is back as a starter, I think you could have Jones and Darby and maybe Pat Robb as our corners. And then that leaves Rasul and Jalen on the outside looking in. I think both those guys could play safety, and we save some cap. We're going to be tight. Wow, and I made one tweet about Malcolm Jenkins, and everyone was tagging me like, "Oh yeah, you know, he won't stop standing for the anthem and stuff." I don't care about that, man. He can do what he wants. He can do what he wants on his own time. Oh, Bo, here we go. This game's turning on its head. Man, I didn't know that these games took this long. We still got 1 quarter left to play, and we're an hour in. I want to play. I think I'll play 2 games. I think. There we go. Sid Jones with a nice tackle. It's a Chip Kelly play call right there. How do you expect to get the first down if you throw it behind the sticks there, Chuck Pagano? All right, we got Saquon Barkley still on punt returns, even though I said I want to turn that off. Oh. He turns off field. There we go. Good starting field position, baby. C4, who do you got? Baltimore, Pittsburgh. I had Pittsburgh in my pick'ems. I'm kind of disappointed I had to do this stream, but that's a good game. I'm disappointed that I'm missing that. Hopefully next year when I get my full rigged up setup, I can watch football, stream football at the same time. Before people at work will come out decked out in their team's garb when I ask them, but they give me I'm protesting NFL. Yeah, you know. It's one of those things. It does make sense. Like, again, my whole take spin on this is that I think a white person trying to... It's one of those things you don't really understand it. Oh, what a pass. I don't know the proper way to word it. I feel like it's like a black issue, and I feel like white people's opinions on it doesn't really matter because we don't understand, I guess, could be the way to put it. Well, it does feel like the whole knee thing, like the people that care about the most, the people that don't even watch football, they try to make it into like a political stuff. So just leave it chilling. Just chilling. Thoughts on J.K. Dobbins? Solid. Real solid. I don't know who's better between him and Mike Weber, but I think that's a good problem for Ohio State to have. Wentz Madden 19 cover. I honestly think Wentz would get the cover if they still did player votes. But I mean, I can see Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown seems like the big media guy, and he hasn't got a cover yet. So my guess would be Antonio Brown's going to be on the cover. I'll call it right now. Let's go, Trey Burton! Certified monster. Your bold prediction, Lane starts next week? Well, shit. That'd be something. You think it's Gurley? Yeah, but Gurley's not really in the limelight. I feel like Antonio Brown's, he's the guy that does like the Destiny dances, the video game stuff. Oh, let's go Wentz! And he fumbles it on the 1! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's like the friggin' Seahawks game all over again. That's brutal. And a touchback! Who should the Eagles target in the first 3 rounds? Well, they only have 1 pick, so I'd like a nice offensive lineman. Russell, yeah, Wilson can get the cover too. That's not a bad shout. How do you think Foles is going to do? Serviceable. I think he'll be serviceable. Yeah, I think Mo Hurst had a better season than Rashawn Gary. I think Rashawn Gary kind of bit into the hype a little bit. Still a really good player, but, you know, Ed Oliver, Dexter Lawrence, and Rashawn Gary all were like the big three that hyped. And it feels like, you know, Ed Oliver lived up to his reputation. He got some award for best D lineman of the year, maybe. Lawrence was really, really good, and Gary was just a solid player. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him make a single play against Florida when we played, and that's really pretty much the extent of the Michigan games I watched. Pats are on the table. I don't know who they have left to play, but if they have, 3 more divisional games, very good chance that they do. Here we go, good tackle, Darby. Down the line of scrimmage, I'll take that. Come on. Oh, that was close. Offensive lines have been playing trash. You got Oklahoma beating Alabama. I think we all could just hope that's what happens. Patriots have the Steelers. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. Patriots Steelers. That's gonna be a close one. I think Patriots win the rest of the division unless they sit their guys for the last game. Do a hot take on Blunt. Blunt sucks. The way they're using LeGarrette Blunt makes him suck. He needs to be the guy that comes in when we have a lead and we need to kill off the clock. Other than that, I don't even want him in short yardage. I want Wentz with the QB sneak in short yardage. He's too slow. We constantly try to run him like we used DeMarco Murray, and it's not working. You want the Vikings to make it so we get their second rounder. Oh, I didn't even know that was still a stipulation. Yes, go Vikings. DeMarco Murray, another hit pissed you off. I mean, I would never even draft DeMarco Murray. It's 3 backfields to stay away from, I think. Eagles, Patriots, and Tennessee. Oddly enough, I did get Derrick Henry just for the keeper value in case they get rid of DeMarco next year. But now I don't need that. You know, I still feel pretty good about that. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, someone break free. Oh, we're going to scamper. Wentz with the scamper. And he gets out scot-free. 75 yards rushing. Let's go. What Patriot? I think, like... Oh, come on. Oh. Take a guess who I drafted from. Eagles, Titans, and Pats. I'm going to say that on the Eagles, you took Blunt. On the Titans, you took DeMarco. On the Patriots, you took Mike Gillespie. Yeah, Gillespie, DeMarco, LeGarrette. The only guy that I thought of taking out of all those was Mike Gillespie. Just because, oh my God, the sacks are ridiculous. Can't even, like, change up my... That's the worst thing in this game. I find that you can't even change up your cadence. It doesn't matter. Oh, my God. This game's ridiculous. Do you think Deuce is low-key on the hot seat? I do not think. But personally, I would move on from him. Or maybe not. I would just make it so he doesn't get to choose the running back rotation. Feels like Frank Reich doesn't have a whole lot of responsibilities. So how about you make that? What a punt! Punt God. Punting Simulator 2017. What's the score of that, what do you call it, game? NFL. It's close. I might just actually end the stream after this so I can watch it. Oh, safety! There we go. 24th. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do this. We got 2 streams in one. After this game, I'm gonna go watch that. Now that we have, I got the morale boost. This stream here was to cope, you know, and I feel like with the somewhat good news, we did that. Collins is a madman. Well, have him on my fantasy team. Luckily, I'm on a bye, so whatever he's doing is all on my bench. Did John Fox get fired? Is that what that means? Thoughts on the Wentz injury? It sucks. Of course, something like that would happen. And hopefully he can play in the playoffs. Oh, you gotta hit that, Wentz. Come on. I did hear that. That's awesome. Candidates for the Bengals' new head coach. Bengal Designs. No, I don't know, man. Seahawks. Usually the safe bet is go Seahawks DC in any of those scenarios. Chris Wilson or something. Should Vance Joseph get fired? I feel no, just because what did they expect with their QB scenario, you know? Oh, that would have been a fire punt. I believe in Big Dick Nick, baby. I don't believe that, you know, I'd have to be smoking that devil's lettuce to really assume that he can win the Super Bowl with them. But I don't think our season's down the drain if we have to rely to him. Oh, no. We got to close this game up. Come on, Malcolm Jenkins. It's so slow. And this game continues. Look at what world does Blair Blount have 6 catches? You know? Keep getting the pressure. There's no offensive lines playing in this game. I think there's 10 sacks right now, maybe more. Oh, yeah, but speaking of the Devil's Lettuce, it's getting legalized here. So starting this summer, streams are going to be real chill. I'll tell you that. Oh, that was another thing, man. I saw that. Me and my girlfriend were picking up supper. And I was just like watching on my phone the Browns game against. It went to overtime. I thought they were going to win that one. Josh Gordon to God. Oh, come on, Tim. Come on, BG or Tim. Someone make a play. Man, this game's taking forever. So now you guys know when I edit these and you guys get like a 10-minute video, it takes me like an hour just to play the damn game. Oh, that wasn't a smart play. Let's go Engage 8. One of the OG Madden plays here, Engage 8, probably doesn't work anymore. Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Bradford, Case Keenum play next season. I think Bridgewater will be gone. Honestly, man, I think they might keep Keenum. It won't cost them a whole lot. So Keenum, Bradford, I guess. I can see Bridgewater being the odd man out. All these quick passes. Oh, who's this? Virgil Green. No more Jack Doyle. Come on, let's get home. I don't know why they're going no huddle. You're in field goal range to tie it. Almost want to let him score here. Oh, wow. Good catch. Not? All right. Come on. Let's get a sack. Oh, there we go. Derek Barnett off 3 sacks on the day. We'll cover 2 man. Looks like they're going no huddle. They're going for the fake spike. Oh, back-to-back sacks. I'll take that timeout. I don't know how many sacks. This is all Madden for you, everybody. Look at that. 19 sacks in this game. All Madden. This is the pinnacle of what Madden 18 should be. All right, 52 seconds. Let's make some magic. Okay, Callaway in motion. Wow, that's pretty well covered. Who do you think the Browns will take number 1? I thought Barkley, but now Dorsey seems like he wants the QB, so it's Rosen. Favorite Madden 18 song? The one with Action Bronson. Action Bronson's that dude. Or Kendrick Lamar. I got loyalty inside my DNA. Oh, you gotta hit that, Carson. Gosh darn. Gosh darn frig. Oh! Oh, what a catch. We got Jake the Snake. We might be, like, fringe field goal range here. 57 yards. Jake the Snake to win it. And they're going to call a timeout. Oh, it's... Oh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby! Oh! 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 Oh. Oh. Wop, 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 wop. Alright, might be going OT here. Oh my god, he's got to throw that. Oh my god, let me return this. Let me return this. Oh, let me return this. Oh, come on. God damn it. You could have spiked it, but I mean, I don't want to cheese it. I don't like cheesing it in Madden. That's why I don't play online games. It's Colts ball, and Andrew Luck goes, and we want the ball, and we're going to win. I think Carson Wentz get about 60 passing attempts by the end of this. More sacks. More sacks. Oh my God. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. God damn it. Who is this? Right. Who is this guy? Hashtag, who are you? All right, home to a field goal. Do the damn thing. I can feel it in my plums. Nope, no thanks. Kendall Wright? Could be Kendall Wright. Cover 2 zone. Let's go. 3rd and 9. Yeah, Mo Hurst was beast, man. No way he got both feet. Let me challenge that. Let me challenge that. No way. Kendall Wright, no way. No way both feet went in. Let me challenge it. Let me challenge. Come on, let me challenge it. You motherfucker. Thanks, Tim. Colts suck. God, Chuck. Oh. How could I challenge that, man? That's like one of those things. You should have let me challenge that. Sloppy game. First loss of the season. I disagree with that. No way he got 2 feet in. Looking at the scoreboard, this game was ridiculous. Look at that. Identical. 3 of 3 for Luck. 394. 365. 2 and 2 for Wentz. Not my best performance. Run the ball. Wentz and Barkley had good amount on the ground. Blunt, revenge game from him. 7 for 83 for Ertz. Definitely our best. I think our MVP probably is Zach Ertz on the day. Had a couple big cheesy plays. Who was that? Kendall Wright, it was that. Alshon, 2 for 95. Look at the defense, man. 3 sacks, Barnett. 3, Brandon Graham. 3, John Simon. 2 for Mingo. 2 for Anderson. 1.5 for Hicks. 1 for Bradham. Dayton Jones, Malik Jefferson, Clayton Gaylors, Jalen Mills, 2 picks, Quincy Wilson, the Florida product, 1 for Darby McLeod, and Mills. Oh, God, that's annoying. That's definitely annoying. All right, we'll you know what we'll do? Actually, we'll pop out of this one. We'll take a quick look at our Eagles season stats. And I'll wrap up the stream here. A good ending point. Kenny Brick getting cut. Yeah, I'm glad Philly didn't get in him. He was one of those names that was really heavily linked to the Eagles. Oh, we can answer a media question here. You gonna play? Yeah, we'll go with that one. C4, where are the realistic rebuilds? So, yes, last Friday, I have a realistic rebuild every Friday. YouTube's had a string of auto-demonetizing my videos, which essentially means as soon as I upload them and they finish their uploading process, it gets hits, so I can't make any money. And, again, at the end of the day, I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, I'm money motivated for everything. But at least 100% on my rebuilds I am, because I make probably 60 to 70% of my YouTube money on the rebuilds. So if they start off auto-demonetized, it's a waste of time. So I think I've kind of found a little bit of a workaround, or at least a way to cover my ass, because the videos are perfectly fine. It's more so YouTube has a bug in detecting it. So I'm making it up because I have the 12 rebuilds of Christmas, which is a theme I'm doing on the channel. So starting Thursday all the way up to Christmas Day, there will be a different type of rebuild. Some surprises, potentially. But I feel like that more than enough makes up for last week where there was no rebuilds. So as we stated, we're going to take a quick look here at the stats, and then we'll wrap it up for your Philadelphia Eagles on the season. So sitting after, what is this, 5 games, 4-1, Carson Wentz, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 picks. He's been sacked in his stars 27 times, which is not good. We have injuries on, of course, so hopefully we don't need to rely on Big Dick Nick here too much. Run the ball, rookie Saquon Barkley, 570 yards, 5 TDs. So looking like he's well on his way to 1,000 yards. A really good rookie season for him. For receiving, 21 catches, 265 for Ertz, 232 and 2 from Callaway, 213 and 2 for Aggie, 272 and 2 for Alshon. So no gaudy numbers yet, but still early in the season. On the sacks front, our starters have not been great, but at least everyone's consistently not performing. It's not like we have one really big weak link. It was Vitae, but then we demoted him. And on defense, where we're playing our best football, Jordan Hicks leads the team with 47 tackles. Fletcher Cox has, we got 9 sacks already for Brandon Graham, and we're 5 games in. What did we have last year for Brandon Graham? Were we close to breaking the record? Brandon Graham had 21.5 last year, and we're sitting at 9 here. So Brandon Graham's having himself a Madden 17 Fletcher Cox type season. What was that? But look at that for, oh my God, monster. We got 6 sacks for Fletcher Cox, 15 tackles for loss already. So that means he's on pace for like 45 tackles for loss. We got 5 for Derek Burnett, 4.5 for Hicks. And on the interception front, 4 from Rodney McLeod, who's playing insane right now. 2 for Diary, 2 for Sidney Jones, and a couple ones already on pace. This might be, in terms of interceptions, one of the best franchise I've ever had. I've never been too big on getting turnovers, and most of these are user picks. So shout out to the All Madden for making it easier to connect on that. Jake the Steak Elliott's having one hell of a career right there. What? Do I have 2 punters on my roster? What? Check this real quick. Steelers are going to lose? What? You have 2 punters? All right, you're gone. Hey, thanks, Drew Kaiser. You're gone. Appreciate it. You're gone, bud. But that'll do it for tonight's stream, guys. Like I said, we started this stream here more so with a coping mechanism because I know there's a lot of Eagle fans. We got to talk about Carson Wentz. But hey, we got the optimism rapport with the, you know, it's not a complete tear, they believe. So there is some hope that something good can happen. But rest assured, as soon as we get more information tomorrow, I'll be hitting you guys with a video. Sick vid. So make sure if you're new, you subscribe and all that good stuff. Okay. But thank you guys for tuning in, as always. I guess a quick preview of what next week is to hold. I don't know yet if there's going to be a much stream on Tuesday, just because I have to start going real hard and recording the rebuilds. But as always, the Snowhawk stream will be on Wednesday. So I definitely will see you guys again at that point. But thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.